Night Health wraps up with Dr. Theresa Dale from the Wellness Center for Research and Education in Ventura, California. Everything's in Ventura. We're at Wonder Mouse Studios in Ventura, and now we're also talking with Dr. Theresa Dale.
Everything important is in Ventura.
That's true, and including Daryl.
Including Daryl. It's so great to be here with you.
It's great to be here with you. We're going to have an announcement in the next 2 weeks or so.
Oh, magical. Yes.
Announcement with Dr. Dale and Mark Alyn and Daryl.
And Daryl.
And Daryl, too. So we're going to have an announcement 2 to 3 weeks from now, toward the end of January. Right now, let's talk about something. You recently lost your favorite uncle. And tell us that story and how we as people should consider not going into a hospital unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well, it's very interesting that I had this experience, and it is Uncle Fran was my favorite uncle, and he was my last living uncle. Never took medication, on no medication, 98 years old, living on his own, doing well, with 7 children to have fun with him every day, grown children, of course. And
little ones, too.
Well, no, he's 98 years old, so
right.
The grandchildren.
Yeah,
the grandchildren. Yeah. So I get a call from my sister that he died, and I go, "What's happening?" I just heard how well he was doing, and so what happened was he had a cold. Doesn't always have colds, but he had a cold, so he called his son, and it was on a weekend, so his son took him to the hospital, fearful that something could be wrong and he needed to get him somewhere. So his son took him to the hospital. They put him in the hospital. Did all the tests. It developed into pneumonia from a cold, a sniffly cold. It developed into pneumonia.
And that happens with older people, though, doesn't it?
Yes, but he's never been on a drug or a med and never had anything at all, ever.
Got it.
Just never. Just very healthy. So, but it does happen with a lot of older people. But he was in the hospital for a couple of days doing tests, and then he developed pneumonia, and then they fixed the pneumonia, or whatever it was cleared up, okay? And then they decided that he had a little cyst on the outside of his leg, and they would remove it. And they just went ahead and removed it, and it killed him.
Wow.
So what I'm saying is the reason I'm bringing up, not only was I heartbroken and still feel that because I have very fond memories of my childhood with him and my cousins, and it was really wonderful to see that he was so healthy all these years, and then he had a little cold. And so a little cold came into death. And sometimes it's unfortunate, but what some doctors might think possibly, he's 98 years old, we'll use the insurance money, we'll get rid of the cyst that he never complained about, didn't even know he had on his leg, not bothering him. So that's what can happen. And so... and
also, hospitals are dirty because
they have
they're
a lot of germs.
A lot of germs there, right? Mm-hmm. And so we need to stay healthy. And over the next month or so, we'll be getting some tips from Dr. Dale on how to stay healthy, how to fight naturally things like colds and pneumonia.
All the germs.
And all the germs.
So one of the things that's very important and why you get germs when you go into the hospital is you touch the bed railings and the doorknobs, and you go to the bathroom and you touch things. And when you do that, you pick up biofilm. Biofilm is created by the pathogens themselves. So that's why people get sick, because people, you can't avoid having the biofilm anywhere that people touch. Okay.
The TV remote control,
that's
is a big one because they do clean the other things that you mentioned, maybe not well enough, but the remote control, if you sprayed it with anything, you'd kill the remote control. Well, we will talk again next week.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to that. Thank you so much.
I do too. Dr. Theresa Dale from the Wellness Center for Research and Education. You can go to wellnesscenter.net. wellnesscenter.net for information. And in addition to the information, there are a lot of products there, including All Flu. I've used that, and it helped knock out my flu and cold. And you told me to take it once a month, and it'll prevent it.
Right.
Prevent it, too.
Yes.
So I'm starting on that.
Very effective product.
I may do it more than once because that's how I am. But thank you.
Yeah, I think once in an unneurotic way, just once.
Oh, okay, once. You got it. Well, Neurotic Mark here saying have a good week, have a great week, and most importantly, have a healthy week. Thanks, Daryl. We'll see you next time.
If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.